Hola. Uh, all right. Um, Welcome to the third. Pretty sure yes, this is the third Super Speedway race of the Season 9 Fans Cup Series season. I'm Thunder24 Fan, joined by Joe Kwan and Patrick Miller in the booth tonight. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello.
As we're gonna have
Hola,
a
hola.
very much anticipated Talladega race, the first Talladega race in this ICR car. What are y'all expecting out of these drivers today?
Hold on, give me like 5 minutes.
Okay.
I was gonna say, hopefully not a repeat of like a Daytona from earlier this year.
Daytona was a pretty good race, I'd say. But yeah, there were some very questionable things that happened in this race. But the car has, I'd say, produced some good racing. I expect to see, saw last season with the package, a lot of jostling around for position, 3 wide and maybe 4 wide racing in the later stages of the race.
I remember one Talladega race. I think it was one of the playoff races where they went 5 wide and did not go right.
Yep. Did not go right at all. But yeah, so talk about some very interesting stories starting last week at Dover, that which ended, I don't think how anybody wanted it to. Honestly, I've been trying to forget about that race. But yeah, this gave this guy that we're looking at right here, Giuseppe, his first career win, as Zell was having a problem down there. And he's already having mechanical problems.
This is not right.
Yeah, it's gonna make the he
I
reset
thought
back to the road.
I thought Burn was gonna give him a poop.
But
Yeah, that's a common thing for JBR this season. It looks like as they've been having a few mechanical issues throughout the season.
Yeah, even before the season, lots of preseason races where in the ICR car, the JBR cars have just not had the reliability on them that you would expect. And lately, they've been doing all right with their engine building, but it might be starting to creep back in on them with mechanical problems here and there. Saw Zevel had a problem right there, but going back to what I was saying, Dover ended very interestingly, and it gave this guy his first career win. That's Giuseppe in the 74, who's now in the chase after the controversy of Dover. But lots can change going into a lot of into like I think 4 or 5 other regular season races from here.
Yeah, he benefited off of a bit of luck, but
Yeah.
I think he can use it to turn his season around. He hasn't had the greatest season, but he hasn't had the worst so far. And maybe with that win, he can maybe make a run out of something special.
Yep, definitely. And if that's the case, if that actually does turn out to be the outcome, just Giuseppe making the chase, people are definitely going to look back on Dover and say, "Oh, that was the reason why." But I would also have to put it down to his consistency if he were to keep up with the rest of the field in points after that race.
I mean, this is super speedway.
Yeah,
Anything can happen.
and we may, I think, high probability we'll see the big one at some point in this 57-lap Talladega race. But on the top of the charts right now, it is Legends, who won this race last season at Talladega. So the 5 entering here with some momentum, even though he hasn't been having the greatest of weeks as of recent.
He also won the last super speedway race we were at in Coca-Cola.
Very true.
That's something to watch out for him.
That was his first and only win of this season, and both his career, both those wins in his career have come at super speedways. Interestingly, so the 5 is pretty surprisingly good at these places. And some more guys. Another story to talk about. Monster will be back in the 8 for this race, at least. You know, Outlaw was not able to race today due to, I believe, a personal matter, since he kind of left the server without saying anything. So it'll be Monster who will be racing today. Obviously, reserve driver for Outlaw, who filled in for the driver, the number 8, in all of the races he was injured.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even realize he left.
Yeah. Not a lot. I don't think a lot of people did. I kind of noticed when he left because he left the admin group chats, and so I looked over in the server, and then he left that too. He left basically everything.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Hopefully he's doing all right. But no matter what, we'll be looking out for the 8 car today, because Outlaw Market Enterprises historically has a good run of races here. And look at this, and so specifically this 3 car back in that paint scheme. You know how well of a record Mark has in this number 3 paint scheme.
Yep. Won 2 Daytona 500s in a row somehow.
Yep, and Mark is just all around a solid guy to look out for super speedway races, especially this one at Talladega. But I think Daytona is his best track.
We'll see how he does today. I mean tonight.
And one about talking about heartbreaking finishes. Let's go to 5 Energy Racing. They had a free 1-2-3 finish with Byrne, it was Castro Neves leading the majority of the race, and Byrne and Zach second and third. But then that phantom caution came out, and then all hell broke loose from there, and that kind of ruined everything for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody was mad at the situation. Me personally, as a fan, I was throwing my remote at my TV, so that kind of got me going.
If you were in the stands of that race, you would have been like,
I would have left. I would have left the race.
Yeah, I heard some stands. I heard some fans accidentally burn some things in the parking lot, but yeah, it's okay. We're fine. We're back now.
Okay.
All right. Let's get to qualifying. Third super speedway race, boys. Actually, let's explain top the charts in practice, and there we go. Let's go through the starting lineup. All right, starting on the front row, the 44 of Hector Daniel has a pole. Car was really fast in qualifying, and guess who's up in the front? No surprise, Mark in the 3 will be starting on the front row in second. Then in the second row, 2 500 racing cars trying to get some redemption from their heartbreak at Dover 2 weeks ago. Zach and Kenyon make out row 2. Then it's Slick Flame, who topped the charts in practice, the last driver in the top 5. And then it's Fanatic, who's been on a great stretch of finishes in 6th. That's King Barnabas, the rookie, not having the best of seasons. Still looking for some good finishes in P7. And then it's nicknamed as outside. That's Professor Prost, still filling in for Max Molina. This is his 4th out of 5 races, filling in for the driver of the 65, and it's Bailey Parker in the 71. Then, like we mentioned, Monster in the 8, filling in for Outlaw tonight. And then to his outside is the 10 of Kyle. Then it's 2 Florida boys in this row, Matthew Hill on the inside, and it's Thunder on the outside. Then it's the 2 of Commander Brick and the 24 of Josh, and the 63 of Landon, and the 19 of Ebenezer. Then right behind Landon is his teammate Sean Ard, and the 75 of Moff. Then it's a 92 of Pendra McCarroll and the 98 of Patrick Miller. Then it's the 78 of Season 7 champ Quad Kid Boy, and the 37 of Patrick's teammate, Brandon Beal. Then it's the 47 of point leader Zevel, trying to keep that streak going with a good race at Talladega. Then it's the 26 of Byron Fan. Then behind, it's Byron Fan's teammate Legends, who won this race last season, trying to go back-to-back in Geico 500s. Then it's Ethan Solar in the new Tide Ride. Then it is True Expand in the 56. Then the 12 of Ryan Braney. That's Giuseppe coming off his very controversial first career win alongside Nicky in the 87. Then it's the 91 of Craig Popkers and the 32 of Lynn. Then it's the 1 of Joe Kwan and the 18 of Dudes Castaneves, who led most of the laps at Dover, but unfortunately got robbed after that last fan caution. Then it's 2 23-7 Racing teammates, Arthur in the 23 and Quadruped in the 45. That's the 81 of Pavo and the 77 of Jessica towards the back. And in the last row, it is Burn It Down in the 55 and the 88 of Gaming Freak.
All right.
57 laps of Talladega racing. I'm pretty excited. I'm actually kind of nervous for this race.
I mean, you got those butterflies in you, though. So
yeah, it's
that.
You know, a lot of every super speedway race gives anxiety, but you never know what's gonna happen. We've seen a Talladega race, back the first race in Season 7 go all the way green with no cautions, but I'm not sure that'll be the case today. Talk about these cars. These cars, you see the bumpers, they're kind of like a next gen. They're kind of more round. So I'd say it might be harder to push for these guys. So let's see if that's a contribution to today's race. See, the Chevy bumper is kind of flatter. So is the Ford. But I think the Toyotas and the Dodges are kind of have a struggle here.
And yet, who's going to be working with who?
Actually, no. Make my mistake. The Chevy and the Pontiac and the Ford bumpers are pretty flat. However, the Pontiac and Toyota bumpers are kind of round, more rounded.
Yeah, but who's going to be working with who? Like, Ford works with Ford, Dodge works with Dodge.
We've seen a lot of manufacturer diversity when helping, so I think everybody's just gonna go for the race themselves. But we have 57 laps to determine what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Drivers, start your engines!
Is command.
Yep. And the cars are off on the pace lap, saving quality results. Okay, so a lot of new things are going to be found out here. 57 laps, Talladega, first time these guys are racing at Talladega in these cars. Gonna be a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
As they come off of turn 2, Hector, Daniel, and Mark lead the field. Are going to lead the field to green today. Who do you guys think is going to be one to look for in this race?
I have to say Dudes Castaneras. He's won the Fanta 500 earlier. I feel like Talladega is going to be one of them play tracks he hasn't won at before.
Alright, here we go. I'm kind of nervous with this one, boys. 57 laps at Talladega. Gonna be very interesting to see what happens. It'll be Hector, Daniel, and Mark leading us to the green flag.
Yep.
Pace car makes the hard left on a pit road. 57 laps of action at this 2.5 mile super speedway right in front of us. Into the restart zone they go. And we are racing at the high banks of Talladega.
Everybody got 3 lanes trying to form out there in the mid-pack.
Yep, that's Kyle trying to make it early.
Yep, Kyle way up high. Mark has got the better start than Hector Daniel, but he is not clear. He tried to clear in front of the 44, but to no avail. There goes the 44 in the inside push from one of the Toyotas, one of the 5RG Racing Toyotas, and there goes a move from Bailey Parker going 3 wide. You're going to see a lot of that all day.
Ooh, tight 3 wide racing between Monster and Matthew Hill in the middle. They're already getting spread out. 3 by 3 by 3.
Yep, like I said, we expected that of a lot of these guys pushing the issue early on. It's going to be interesting to see which ones will handle the pressure. As here comes the rookie Slicks Flame going for the lead.
And lap 1 goes to Zach.
Yep, by just 100th of a second. The 68 has it, but not for too much longer. There goes the 22. Still 3 wide. I think the 44 led off for the 54 in line. Three wide, 2 wide now.
Oh boy.
Slicks Flame controls the field with Matthew Hill second in line on the second in line on the inside.
Behind him is Monster in the 8.
Monster gets shuffled 3 wide. Actually, Bailey Parker got shuffled 3 wide there. Sean Ard, look at this, the teammate action forming together. I kind of expected this going into the race. You'd see some teammates kind of find each other on the racetrack. Sean Ard and Landon have found each other as the Ole Miss Rebels racing duo working together.
Yep.
There goes Matthew Hill with a move to the inside for the lead. Matthew is also known for being good at this racetrack. He won the fall race here at Talladega last season to break a very long winless streak that went on for a season.
Oof.
And
it
now,
looks like 4 wide.
and it's his Mahindra Ford leading the field.
Ooh, thought almost 4 wide in the front there.
Yeah, these guys are going at it. Only lap 4. And here comes Patrick Miller with help from another Ford in Benjamin McHarrold. McHarrold goes to the inside.
Oh, 3 wide.
3 wide. Like I said, you're going to see some teammates find each other, but you're also going to see some guys going for it all for themselves. Right there, Pendre went for himself.
These tracks really test your morals as a teammate.
Yeah.
100%.
For how much you respect your teammates to push them and help them to a win.
How about Evan Neeser down low? So. Ooh, Ebenezer.
Yep,
Getting
Ebenezer
help
going
from
for the
Zebra.
lead.
Oh, 4 wide.
Yeah, 4 wide in the back.
Uh-oh.
I think they got that sorted out. I think
Slick's gonna roll a little bit,
I
but
think
he's
Slick
fine.
Flame let off for the 54. He was not trying to force the issue there. On only lap 5, smart move by the rookie. Here comes Ethan Solar to the inside with push from his driver, Brandon Beal. Solar cuts back in front. I don't think Brandon Beal's gonna like that too much.
Top 4 on the bottom, pushing each other. All clear.
Here goes Brandon Beal for the lead.
He doesn't have help.
2 wide up front.
Van Beal takes
4
the
wide
lead.
in the mid pack.
Yeah, 4 wide in the mid pack. You see Matthew Hills in the middle of it. Just talking about him up front.
Pendre's trying to get out of there.
Yeah, Pendre way up top. Trying to get himself away. And some guys are kind of give or take. You see, looks like, well, Sean Ard let him in. They're still kind of 4 wide. I think Pendre's going to back out here. And he does. But they're still 4 wide. Bailey Parker, I think he's clear to move down. And he is. So that situation was all sorted out there.
Up in the front now, we got Pablo, Arthur, and Nicky.
With Deuce Castaneva is the super speedway ace right there. Won 2 Coca-Cola races, won the Fanta 500 this season.
There's Burn down low. All by Fox Head. Oh boy.
Yeah, this inside line is I think the best one to go here. Still 3 wide all throughout the pack.
Guys in the middle of top lane, just plowing the rear ends, trying to get up there, but not really being able to make it work, as the bottom just really strong in this race today.
Lap 9 out of 57. 4 wide move there. This time Truexpan was the one enforcing it. Will Joquan let the 55 in?
Ooh.
Not so sure. Looks like Joquan had room to get in the middle, so that all kind of sorted itself out. As Truexpan was the aggressor that time. Still 3 wide.
Giuseppe's leading the race now.
Yep, Giuseppe, the rookie. See, Kenyon looks like he might be up. He got pushed out of line, yeah.
4 wide. This is in the front of the pack, too.
Maybe.
Oh, they were good. They were good.
Yeah, Jessica's going to slide up right in front of the 26.
Ooh. What a block.
And there goes the 12. These 3 cars are kind of broken away from each other while all that was happening.
Yep. Between Brainy and Giuseppe.
The last race's winner. Oh, Truexpan tried to throw the block on his teammate, and that was not happening. Now it's 2 cars tandeming up at the front, kind of have a gap to the rest of the field. That's Giuseppe and Brainy.
Few cars stuck in that middle lane. Middle lane's kind of the sucker hole here, where you can't really get out of it.
Pretty much. Single file top 4, not anymore. Here comes the 12 with the 32 in tow.
They're starting to double file out most of the field, trying to calm down.
Yep.
Oh, the 12 tried to block the high side and the 74. Gonna make room for the 32 here. Look at the 71 forcing that gap.
That's
I don't know.
BP.
That looked a lot closer than what it might have been. But
71 looks like
he's making it work.
From the 60. Oh, never mind.
Oh boy.
3 wide almost the entire pack. Some 2 wide in the middle of the pack.
Then Brick up 2. Lost up in the top 5 now.
Oh, Brick throws the block. Here comes Sean R to the bottom, forcing all of them 3 wide for the race lead. And now it starts getting. Well, look at them. Look at the Ole Miss Rebels Racing guys on the bottom. Landon and Sean have met up again. That's the second time in this race that those 2 Ole Miss Rebels Racing guys have met up.
Yep.
They've got something planned out for sure.
And they've got Mark behind them. Sean goes up high, and the 63 is forced to go low. So there goes that plan that you were talking about, Joe Kwan.
Yes, something happened there.
Yeah. See Mark pushing the 63. I mean, it's such a tight pack, and you're racing over 200 miles an hour. Not much you could do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's dogfighting for the last lap, even though it's like
Only lap 13.
Ooh, 35.
Work in the middle with Landon. I don't think that's going to happen here. Middle, any lane other than the top is not the way to go, I believe.
Man, what? Oh, I think he meant the bottom. Anyway,
Oh yeah, I'm at the bottom. I said top. My fault. So now Mark leads to the surprise of absolutely nobody. He's another guy to look out for on super speedways, 100%.
yeah, that whole OME program is really nice when they've got it figured out. As I say that.
Yeah, well, 2 Toyotas bailed out on him. See, Matthew Hill saw him in a 4 wide situation just look at what felt like a few laps ago. Now back here in the bottom. Until there goes the 75 with a big run. Now Zach is out front. Gonna try to control both lanes. 3 wide behind them for about 5th. Zach gonna try and throw the block. He's gonna do it. An aggressive block there.
That forced Matthew Hill into a bad spot.
Yep.
They're gonna get it all figured out though.
So now Moff looking to go to the front. But watch this 28 car. He might have some bad intentions for the 75. He might take it 3 wide. And he's going to stay behind just for right now. Now the pack's getting more condensed. You see more 3x3 in this pack. You see 4 wide back here too. You see the 25 in that. He can't afford to lose points to the 47, who he's in that tight regular season championship battle with.
25, 1, and 54, I believe, are all in the chase currently.
Yes.
They better figure this out fast.
Oh, I thought that was very close to contact. Back up front. Very aggressive racing. I think the 25 and the 1 are going to get sorted out here.
Not quite. Let's see if his teammate will let him in.
Joe Monster. I think Monster's actually going to let him in here. Very smart move by the 8. That's his teammate that he doesn't want to mess with. Obviously, in that points battle, like you mentioned, for the chase. But they are getting dicey and very dicey up front. See, Byron fan stuck up top, 4 wide now. See, Moff, he might try to let his teammate in. That's exactly what he's going to do. He almost crossed the back bumper of the 26 there. Very risky move to try and get behind him.
But there's more 4 wide as the 5 is going to go to the 10.
Kyle.
Oh!
Neves, that was close. That was super close. Now look at Solar. Solar might try to keep that going. No, he lifted at the last second. So some very close calls, and now this entire top 5 is single file. Like you said, it can get very scary racing at Talladega when you're put in situations like these. Oh, they're going too wide. There goes Gaming Freak trying to lead his first laps of the day. Zebel's up here, the championship leader.
Oh, there we go.
See, Gaming Freak, the Chevy, one of the other OME cars, trying to get to the lead, and he does.
Oh, dead last, and he's now leading.
See, Legends on the bottom, like we mentioned, won this race last season. They're 4 wide. That's 2 teammates, 2 5 Energy Racing teammates, in fact.
The 88 is the 3rd OME car this race to lead laps in this event.
Bravo getting very, very close to Kenyon.
Oh, Kenyon is
very close.
Not cutting Pablo any slack.
Nope. And when that's the limit right there. That is literally the limit. If you step over that limit, you're gonna cause a big one.
The question is, when is the big one?
I think we're gonna have it this race. We're already on lap 21 out of 57. And the halfway lap is lap 29. There went Legends. There goes the 56 of Truex fan. Once again, the aggressor in this situation going to the lead.
It's Slick's Flame.
Yep, Slick's Flame back to the front. We've seen him challenging up at the front time and time again this race. As the leaders are 3 wide. Sevy looking for a move.
Maybe
for
4 wide.
At the front.
Uh-oh.
Oh, contact.
Oh my goodness.
And how was sticking it with it? I have no idea.
They might be 4 wider down the backstretch. No, they're not. That was insanely close to being a big accident.
Yeah.
And Giuseppe in the end is going to get the lead. Oh, they're crashing in turn 3! Big crash near the back. Look like Monster is involved. Deuce Castroneves. Burn it down. And nickname. And back to the line. Giuseppe's going to lead them back.
Castroneves' insane run of
Super Speedways is now pretty much over.
Yeah.
What happened?
Ooh, 4 wide like we expected here. This time it got the 2 5 Energy Racing teammates. Looks like is the 18 going to squeeze the 30 up a little bit too much, and I think that is exactly what happened. Yup, entering turn 3. That's exactly what happened. Oh, Pablo was very lucky to get out of that without a torn up race car. Oh, you see heavy damage for the 25 as well. That is huge.
That's not good.
That's the exact thing he did not need today.
Wow.
And he was in the back with all of them.
Let's take another look.
Out of all the places in this field that I expected that to happen, it was surely not the back.
No.
Entering 3, so yeah.
Yeah, let's take some onboard looks here. That was
That looked hard.
crazy. Yeah. Sorry for burn. Yep, 55's you, and now the 18.
Goodness. That is a mess.
Yep. And now the 25, then the 8. This is a big point situation with the 25 being possibly out of it.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, absolutely nowhere to go. And he might be out of that one, depending on how much front end damage there is. And here's Monster. Oh, right hooked into the wall. So a big wreck in the back that takes out a big championship contender. And that puts us under our first caution of the race. And the 25 might be out of it.
It was heavy front end damage. Looks like he's got some on the right side as well. Yeah, I think it can't get much better.
I mean, let's see if we can fix that damage.
Yeah, but even then, I don't think it's a good situation with the 25. If he can't make minimum speed, then he's going to be parked.
Yeah.
The 55's out. And the 25's crew chief has told him to bring it to the garage. He is done for the day.
Yeah.
There were some heavy hitters in that accident. 25, the 18, 55's 19 points.
8.
Not great days for some of these drivers.
So yeah, not a great day at all, but looks like the 30 and the 18 will continue. It's going to be interesting to see if they can keep up with the rest of the field.
They have no back bumpers, so anything could happen.
And so, like, I'm back. But like you said, heavy hitters out of this one already. And that brings us to our first caution, but I don't think it'll be our last. Still, if these guys are DQ'd, then it'll be 37 cars left. So only 5 cars were involved in the accident. Them being Burn, Monster, Thunder, Nickname, and Castroneves. 3 out of the 5 had to take it back to the garage, and the other 2 are continuing without rear bumpers. And we'll go get green this time by.
It'll be Giuseppe leading the field, followed by Brainy, Brick, Josh, and Beal, the top 5.
And on lap 25, we'll get the restart. Coming up to our halfway lap in just 4 laps.
Being double filed.
Yep. Seffi will lead the way. And I think the intensity only ramps up from here, honestly. We've had many close calls.
Race car is in.
Before that wreck. Yep. Here we go. 74 in the 12, leading us back to the green flag. And we're back racing. Slick's Flame got a good jump, as well as Sean Ard. Majority of like row 3 and 4 got a better restart than the top 2.
Yep.
As they fan out into turn 1.
Except
he did not get a good restart. He lost nearly 2 positions. You see Josh on the outside there. He was pushing the 74, but not for long. Now goes up to help the 24. And we're going to have to keep our eye on the 2 and actually, sorry, I should say, the 30 and the 18 later on.
Yep.
Too wide for the majority of the pack now. The 12 is in control of the field.
Here comes Beal.
Two spin the 24 and the 90 for 3 wide. That's gonna spark it all.
.192 for speed, 191. Okay. So it's Brainy still leading over Truxran and Barnabas, who's in the top 5. There's Matthew Hill behind Barnabas. Ooh. Hill trying to make a move. He's trying. As we're checking on speeds for both Castronillis and Nickname.
Alright, I can talk now. I think we've got some 4 wide in the back here. Yes, we do. Sean Ard, Lynn right there. We saw it just get bad for Sean Ard's teammate. It could go bad for either one of those two right now. Looks like Sean is going to be in the major end of the stick here. And look at this. Zevel's in a 4 wide spot where he does not need to be in this position. after his rival in the championship Thunder just wrecked. I think if I'm Zebel here, I'm trying to take it as easy as possible. Well, he's up to the high side. He cannot afford to wreck here, or else he's going to lose the championship lead.
Just single file for like the top bunch.
Yep. Now 3 wide for the lead. And I think it's coming time to DQ the 18 here.
Yep.
Wide. Castellanos has been asked to park his car in the garage.
There's Mark.
Yeah, Mark making his way back up to the front of this pack. Mickey back to the lead for Hill Solar. Looking at the 3, when does he make his move? We know Mark to be kind of the aggressor in, you know, pretty much all situations.
Oh, yeah.
When does he do it here? They're single file for just about all the top 4. There goes the 3.
Wait, man. Yep.
Double file for majority of the pack. Saw almost some 4 wide in the back. See Brian Brainy right there. Think that's going to get all sorted out.
Yep.
Mark trying to control every lane, but he's not going to control the bottom. There goes Arthur to the inside. Not much help for him, though. Now I think this is where you see the intensity start to get a little bit higher.
Yep.
3 wide. Bailey Parker looking for some room.
Pushing Arthur. Ooh.
Not for too much longer. There he goes. Arthur tried to block, but he couldn't do it. Watch this 28 here. Gonna stay in line for now. 2 wide. Still 2 wide for the lead. There's a 3 wide move for second. Byron fan wasn't doing the work, so quadruped say, "Hey, I will. I'll do it for you."
How about this? Professor Pross making moves.
Yep, Professor Pross has not had the races that he has wanted, filling in for Molina. Been thrown into some very tough situations, but he's managing it very well in the 65. Kind of spending most of his time in the back today, but up front when it matters right now.
I mean, us is still learning with this ICR car, so anything could happen.
Oh, Mark, that is not the situation you want to be in. There he goes, 4 wide with Quad Kid Boy. As NASCAR fan has the lead in front of his teammate, Professor Prost. 4 wide further back. That's too wide for the rest of this pack.
It's almost crunch time.
Yep. Coming near 20 to go. I think the 30, yeah, that's the 30 in turns 1 and 2. So still a decent gap to him. We'll DQ him if he gets in the way. Or if he appears to be getting in the way. There's Prost way up high.
Ooh. Don't go too high.
Landon to the lead. Saw Landon win Talladega back in season 7, I think it was.
Yeah.
So he knows what it feels like to win at this place.
And behind him is Kenyon.
There goes the 24.
Caution.
Whoa, Byron fan. They're always getting 4 wide like turns 3 and 4, but then it doesn't really kind of what's the I'm having trouble speaking here. It kind of sorts itself out as we get down to the back straightaway.
Oh yeah.
I think BP will back off here. Look at that contact between Barney and Byron fan there.
How they not wrecked?
I find it. Oh, I have no idea.
My bad. I'm back now.
Alright. Landon's still continuing to lead.
Ooh, one car and then in the wall there in the back.
Yeah, some of these guys have been kind of scraping the wall looking for some space. 20 to go. Coming back to 19. Here comes the 24.
Yeah, only down the inside.
With help from another Chevy.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that block. Someone's trying to put on Matthew, and he does it. So this jostling not only at the front, but in the back of the pack right now.
And I just think crunch time is like when it's 10 to go, or like somewhere around that range.
Too wide for the lead, but how long does that last? 30's off turn 2. Josh way up high once again. That's the second time we've seen someone do that, make that mistake.
Hector.
Now he's going to be 3 wide. Look at the pole sitter Hector moving towards the front with the Penske guys trailing him.
2 teammates behind him though, looking to hunt him down.
Whoa, 4 wide almost.
Ooh.
Careful.
Matthew Hill, I don't think was appreciating that block from Zevel. I'd say just be calm. Look at the Penske guys. They ran away from each other.
Then here comes.
Oh, the 32 cuts in front of the 90, trying to get to the bottom.
I was gonna say that 90 was gonna catch up to the 37.
Here comes Beal. Brandon Beal looking for the lead.
Hopefully getting his second career win this season.
Yeah, second win of the season. It would be the third of his career, I think. No, the fourth.
Fourth, yeah. Ooh, Matthew. All. Wait.
Oh boy.
Matthew hasn't really been talked about all race. He's been kind of in the.
We've seen flashes from him at this race, but he hasn't been consistently at the front like this 12 has been, controlling.
Yeah. 32 as well. Look at Zach. He's trying to go to the bottom.
Oh, look at Lynn going to the bottom of the 37. Now 37 is going to have nobody behind him. I think Matthew might get some revenge here. He will. Getting pushed by Fanatic. Tandeming with Fanatic on the bottom.
Fanatic plowing that rear end, trying
there
to.
goes the 32 blocking again.
He's happening with Rainey.
Getting serious now, boys.
Ryan Blaney has been doing a great job of managing this race. I'm probably gonna DQ the 30 if we don't get a caution, but I'm gonna let him run as many laps as possible.
All right.
Before he would get DQ'd. Look at this single file racing, and someone's got to make a move, and there it is. Oh, man.
Pontiac
Pontiac's
down
on the
low.
All
Pontiac
GM on the bottom. Chevy with Mark.
Where did Mark come from?
I have no idea. Mark was just all the way in the back. As they're 4 wide in the trial near the back. Lynn blocks their teammate. Matthew stuck in the middle, so the 12's up top.
Let me see. 13712.
Matthew's got to get to the bottom in front
Mark.
behind Beal here.
Mark's got help from Bill.
I think that's what Matthew's going to do.
54.
Will he'll help
I don't
Beal.
think he can. Yes, wait.
Oh,
he couldn't.
He tried, but Nicky's down low.
Yeah, and then now. Yeah, I don't think Matthew's going to be too happy. The 87 hasn't been cutting him all brakes for a lot of this race. And you know Matthew, he's in the bigger point situation. I think he might have a gap in front of the 26 of Byron fan here.
See if he can get down.
No,
he cannot.
No, he can't. I don't think he's going to take that risk. Still got over 10 laps to go, so a lot of jostling through the field can happen.
I mean, it's risk versus reward, so anything goes.
There goes the 37 for second. And wave goodbye to the 3 for now. He's going to the back. Nicky looking to cut in front of the 26.
Yikes.
Just absolutely
Four
wiped out. Almost 4 wide.
Oh,
Mark
my
trying
goodness.
to get down. He can't. The 87's going to be getting down low.
Oh my goodness.
That was a sequence of events right there.
That would have been like the big one though.
So now you got 2 Hill Solar racing cars behind the leader and Lynn. Oh, and they're crashing in the back. Around goes Jessica.
Oh no!
28's involved.
Solar involved.
As well as that looks like the 23, and it is.
Late race caution. Oh my goodness.
And this changes everything. Beal took the lead from Lynn, but here comes the 87. It's going to be a drag race right down to the race back, and who is it going to be? It will be Nicky.
Nicky.
Oh my goodness.
What a race back.
But now let's check out the replay of what just ensued with 11 to go.
Typical 4 wide situation. That's what happened.
Looks like 4 wide off the corner again.
Yeah, Jessica did not give any room. And around he went. 28 got spun down to the bottom. I think the 15 might have had some contact as well. Looked very, very close. I think the 15 may have gotten into the 77 or one of them.
Oh no! Oh yeah, he did.
I think he
affected now.
A little bit. I think he got into the 77 with the right side just a little bit.
He got into it with the right front, but I don't think it's gonna hurt him that bad.
Yeah, just a little bit, just a tiny bit of contact there.
Oh wow!
Here's Jessica's on board. This is all the way at the back. Trying to follow her teammate Hector Daniel, and it did not work.
Down she goes.
But boys, late race caution. Man, what do you do?
I mean, crunch time's picking up.
I'd say, yeah, for sure. It is. Oh, we must have had...
here.
Oh my god.
What happened to the 90?
I think we stacked up under yellow. And that just killed Matthew.
I might have... Oh my goodness.
And Billy Parker. Kyle got some damage too. It was just Seffi. Man.
Was the big one under caution?
I don't think so, but some guys got a little bit of damage. Wow.
We're just talking about how Matthew was in that big point situation.
That just screwed him. Man.
Frustrating day for him. Turned worse here.
I think he's gonna keep going. Oh, Kyle's out of the race. Wow. Matthew's gonna keep going with
BP's out.
Yeah, BP's gone. And Matthew's gonna continue without a rear bumper. Man. I mean,
we're back.
We've seen stack ups under yellow before, but yeah, that's a big I
mean,
points deficit for Matthew there.
I mean, he was tied with
Kenny was involved too.
Yeah, so
that's another guy that needs a lot of points to beat Zevel. To beat Zevel in the points championship, in the regular season championship.
Pretty much I say Kenyon, Matthew, and Thunder. They all had bad days.
Those are very big hitters. And Zevel was still going without any. He was kind of involved in that stack up. No, he wasn't. He didn't have damage. What am I looking at? But wow, that just changed a lot. Changed a lot of things. So we'll be going green next time. It's crunch time, boys.
Yes, sir.
9 laps to go. It'll be 8 when we get to the restart. And all hell might just break loose here.
Question is, who's going to be leading within the 8 laps?
Who's gonna be leading at the white flag? That's the question.
If we can get to the white flag.
Well, you got one green white checkered attempt. You got Nicky in the front. Beal, I don't think he's gonna have a shot unless he somehow gets an incredible restart in front of the 80 and gets in front of the 87. But even then, the leader always finds a way to get shuffled unless Beal can manage the bottom for the last couple of laps.
It's going to be an interesting few laps here. Hill Solar Racing is in a great spot to get 2 consecutive wins at Talladega with Matthew winning it last year.
Double file.
Coming to the green.
Yep.
Pace car is in.
Pace car is in. Late race restart. and I forgot to save the halfway a long time ago. My fault, but we'll be going back racing.
Green.
Great jump by the 37. He's going to clear the 87.
That's exactly that's exactly what I said he had to do. He had to get a great restart to get in front of the 87, and that is exactly what he did. And Brandon Beal's in prime position, but can he stay there?
They are jostling.
87 and 32 side by side.
Also 1-2.
Oh, Ebenezer looking bottom.
Ooh.
56, the TFR cars are here.
TFR versus
There goes the
HSR.
56.
Who they work with?
Mark Forst up top. Here comes Legends. We haven't seen them since earlier in the race. Gonna keep an eye on these guys in the back. See if they play any factor in preventing these leaders to get around. Here we go. 7 to go.
Oh boy.
Beal in the lead. There goes the 19 ECU left the 56 out. Ooh. That is a very interesting move. That will be talked about in the TFR shop. And they're 4 wide. They see Moth back there.
Careful. Oh,
looks like they're going to, maybe settle it out. Nikki's way up top.
And Nikki up high.
Ebenezer clears Byron Fan. Now he has a shot at getting Beal here. They're on a line. There's a line of cars on the bottom. Further back. Ebenezer still tucked in right behind the 37. There he goes. No. Yes.
Oh. 37 tried to block it. Couldn't get there.
He kind of got baited out there. I think that might be it for Beal. Now let's see what the 26 can do. Look at Moth.
Look at Moth.
Huge run for the 75.
He's won on the Super Speedway before, and that's Daytona.
Trying to get what could possibly be the last career win for him. Right behind his teammate Byron Fan. And he gets shuffled to the middle.
Look at Truex Fan in the middle.
My golly.
Byron Fan controlling the field. With 4 laps to go. I doubt that these lappers are going to play any role in deciding this race. Here we go. Here comes Panac, the Pontiac at the bottom.
Look at Prost.
Professor
65.
Prost trying to win the race. Filling in for Max Molina, who's hurt.
I mean, if he wins, he would play spoiler.
And look at Quadruped. Quadruped's still looking for that win. After how long has it been? At least 3 seasons?
Maybe more. I don't know. But
and there he goes.
Austin
the bottom is the 45.
No.
And he got blocked. No, he didn't.
Oh, he still got there.
Fanatic gets shoved to the top. And maybe the 12 might have something to say about it, and he does.
I mean, Brainy has been leading a lot, but wow.
It is getting condensed in this pack. They are leaning on each other. Coming back to 2 laps to go. Will they make it back to the white? Here comes the 12. 4 wide in the back.
Uh-oh.
Will they make it back to the white?
Here to go.
I think they're gonna.
4 wide's gonna
They're
get
gonna pull
settled.
out.
Barney in second. Looking for the win as a rookie. He's got to stay in front of the 78.
Quad Kid Boy.
He's going to get in front of him.
Ooh.
Coming to the white flag.
Oh,
here we go.
Off.
White flag. It is King Barnabas up at the front. With behind Ryan Blaney. Can he do it?
Ooh, does he make a move?
He has to get to the bottom. This is his chance. Right here. Right now.
He's gonna do it.
He's going to go.
Yeah, he's gonna go. 78.
Hey, he's
Bottom.
going to 78.
Holy cow.
And the 78 Quad Kid Boy leads off turn 4. But here comes the 88.
Look at the 24.
The 78 clears them all. And Quad Kid Boy will win it at Talladega.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
24 is so close yet again.
And what a finish.
Have you ever?
Quad Kid Boy back to victory lane for the first time since Charlotte, the second Charlotte race of last season. And he has done it at probably one of the hardest places to win. And
I mean,
wow.
this is going to be a big points day for Quad Kid Boy. Quad is sitting, well...
Yeah, Quad is probably...
sitting 19th in the standings. He's going to jump a lot.
Oh, yeah, he is going to jump a ton. Man, you gotta feel heartbroken for Barney, but you know, he pretty much did everything right. He did everything he could, but just came up short. Still a top 5 and a much needed run for Barney, but he's gonna be feeling that one for a long time. His first career win right in front of him, but the 78 just. So he tried to block there, but it just wasn't enough. Barney had too much momentum with a push. Quad had too much momentum with a push from Gaming Freak. And it was on from there.
Wow.
And Quad Kid Boy gets his third career win here at Talladega. The season 7 champ finally back to victory lane. Truex Fan Parker Racing finally back to victory lane for the first time in a long time.
Toyota gets the win too.
And congratulations to Quad.
Wow. Probably get some interviews.
Yep.
All right. Let's see who wants to be in.
You can get Truxman first. I mean, one of his cars just got in victory lane.
All right.
Oh boy, Truxman. Quad Kid Boy gets one of your cars into victory lane for the first time in a long time. How's it feel?
The lights finally got toned down, that's for sure. I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. We sucked. We have sucked this entire season so far, and the pressure is finally off our shoulders now that we have a win. So.
Check admin chat, by the way. So yeah, this should give y'all a lot of momentum in the next few weeks after that win. Big win.
Yeah, hopefully the momentum can carry over. Again, we have sucked. It hasn't just been me; it's been whole team. We have not been on our game for these last however many weeks, and we finally are now. So.
But yeah, big win for y'all, and y'all needed that so much. I mean, that's gonna give the 78 a big boost in the standings.
Massive momentum boost for sure.
Yep.
It's one that we really needed as a team, and coming off of Jaden's win at Sebring as well. It's been a good couple of weeks with last NASCAR Friends win at Vegas as well a couple of weeks ago. So it's been a good amount and a good weeks so far. So hopefully we can keep that momentum going.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, and we'll hopefully you can do it next week in Sebring.
Yep.
Let's get Josh after a second there.
All right.
Josh, you
Live? Oh,
yep,
here we go.
So Josh just barely came up short, P2, and your best run all season. Walk me through it.
Well, honestly, it's just glad to get a nice top 5 finish at a place like Talladega. Not at a place where we have like big ones, big wrecks. Just glad we were able to avoid that all day. Sucks when we weren't able to get the low Chevrolet in victory lane today, but if we can keep this momentum up, we'll go get them next week. Just hopefully I can get that one last win for MKR before I move on next season.
All right. Well, yeah, this should give you a boost of momentum entering next week at Sebring, which is a totally different racetrack than this one, going down south to Florida.
I've always enjoyed the road courses, so who knows? Maybe we'll go out there and win that one. But yeah, the season's been kind of a up and down season for us. So hopefully this will be the boost we need to go win a race and go contend for the championship. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
No problem.
And now we'll get the guys who didn't have such a great run, starting with Matthew. So Matthew, very unfortunate run for you. Kind of got screwed after a stack up and under caution there on the backstretch. So, yeah, what went on down there?
I mean, to my point of view, I just got rear-ended. No idea what happened. People just not paying attention, I guess. We were top 10. That's not how we should be under caution. We were well under caution when it happened. Just got pile drove. Sucks for our guys. We were putting on a good run, pretty quiet good run. I mean, I hate it for these guys, and we're just gonna move on to Sebring, in the home state. Also, not far from the team is based. We're just gonna move on there and hope we can get a win in our home state.
All right. Well, yep. Looking to rebound next week, Matthew Hill, after a pretty disappointing run. Thank you for your time. And we'll get Zebel next. Zebel, also not a good run for you. I think you'll still keep the points lead because majority of your competition had a very bad very bad races. But your car didn't look too damaged, but you were kind of stuck in the back and couldn't really go anywhere. What was going on there?
Yeah, there was it. I don't know what was wrong with it. I gotta take a look at it from whatever happened under caution. But I mean, it just wasn't going. I just fell back to the backpack where we were just all out of the main pack draft. And it's unfortunate because I think we had a solid run going on today, and we could have had a big points lead if we just get a decent 15th place finish. But it is what it is. We'll still gain points on everyone else, but I mean, you can't really do anything about what just happened, and so it is what it is.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. See you next week in Sebring.
Wait, can I hold on? Wait for 1 second. Can Wanatic get an? Can I Pookie Wanatic get an interview? Can I speak for him?
Oh boy.
No, he declined. He declined to speak.
He does.
I know, but he declined to get up here.
This fatty.
All right. Well, see you.
This fatty.
See you next week.
Right.
I guess I'll go next.
All right. Under coming out of the infield care center. Not the best run today, but take me through your day. How it went for you?
It's just Talladega. Never had much success at this place. I'm still trying to figure out why. Just I don't know why the luck has just been absolutely terrible. But yeah, I was just kind of stuck behind that 4 wide situation, and nowhere to go. And we were just running in the back, and I just absolutely got killed. Front end got knocked out of it, and that's a big loss for us in points, obviously, to the 47 and all those other guys that kept going. But we'll try and rebound next week. I'm going back to the home state, kind of more up north, more up to more northeast than where I'm from. But we'll try and win it. Second race in home, and we'll try and do something there.
And they're hoping for momentum for next week at Sebring.
Okay. Then we'll get one with Kenyon last. Patrick, you got it.
All right. Kenyon climbing out of the car, finishing also a bad finish. I'm trying to think where he finished, but you somehow
I got 36.
Okay. You finished somewhere in the bottom 30. Tell me what happened for that race.
Hey, I got screwed. That's what happened. I got screwed. I got screwed over because someone wasn't paying attention under caution, and I got damaged, and that ruined my race. So yeah, I got screwed again, just like I did 2 weeks ago at Dover by the 98.
So moving on to next week, which is Sebring. You think you'll get momentum from this?
I hope so. I hope I don't get caught up in somebody else's mistake. That's just the one thing I'm hoping for. And I also want to have a good run and still have a chance to win the regular season championship. That's all I'm hoping for.
Right. You for time.
That's the plan.
I can't do a fucking burnout. God damn.
That was on live stream.
It's because Talladega is so freaking grippy. You gotta like wear your tires out.
I know. Actually, I have an idea. Hold on. I will just edit the track for a second and change it to.
No grip.
No, I'll change it to.
Wait, Leo, did you end the stream?
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say end the stream, please.
Dude, I was putting up a good run too.
Well,
I was top 10.
what's up, Leo? All right. Yeah, you good.